Now to add the final details of the Roman numerals, which you should have already done. Compare with what you have with what I'm doing now. I'm going to bring this in a little closer, make this a little easier to see, and since we're kind of running out of space here, I'm going to write some of them above and some below. So right here, we figured out we've modulated to the key of C minor through this common chord of A flat. And right here we've got B diminished 7 with D in the bass, 7, 6, 5. And with the voice exchange, that goes to 7, diminished 7 in root position, passing through that passing 6, 4. This B flat 7 I'm going to come back to. Right here, C sharp diminished 7. Okay, this is a non-diatonic chord. It's a fully diminished 7th chord, and that's acting as a 7 of something, 7 diminished 7. So here we also have a voice exchange, B flat, A, G against G, A, B flat. Again, our motivic voice exchange. This is a 7 diminished 4, 2. Now the root is C sharp. C sharp is a leading tone to D, and D in the key of C minor is 2. Now it's rather odd to tonicize a diminished 2 chord. So let's look and see what actually happens when we get down here. This chord is a D major chord, which is actually 5, 6 of 5. It's a secondary dominant. It's 5 in the key of G. G is 5. So really, rather than 7 diminished, 4, 2 of 2 diminished, this is tonicizing 5 of 5. Right here, this is a 5 of 5 of 5. And this is 7 diminished 4, 3 of 5 of 5. Now, that is just way too messy. I'm going to clean it up right here. So we're going to say 7 diminished 4, 2 to 5, 7 diminished 4, 3, all of 5 of 5. So we have this progression, which is very similar to this progression, except this is leading us to 5 of 5, which is what we have right here. This 5 of 5 continues. At this point, we get B diminished 7 for quite a while, so that's 7 diminished 4, 3, 6, 5, 7, 4, 2. And here this A flat slides down. It gives us G7, that's 5, 7. And right here's an F minor. It's 4, 6, and 5, 7 at the very end. Let's go back to this chord up here that I skipped over, this B flat 7 chord. This was a significant chord right before we had E flat, because that was the 5, 7 leading us to our key of E flat. Okay, here this B flat is completely reinterpreted and it has zero function. In fact, it's not even really a chord. It's just simply passing from B diminished to B flat diminished. Show you how this works. Here's B, D, F, A. That's B diminished. Here is B flat, C sharp, E, and G. Okay, just to clarify, this is B diminished moving to C sharp diminished with the 7th and the bass. You see the B and the B flat. And at this point, all 3 notes slide down a half step. If we just break this so that the B slides to B flat early. While these three notes sustain, we get a B flat 7 chord. And then the B flat sustains and the top three voices move down. So this spot, this B flat 7, is actually just a linear connection between B diminished 7 and C sharp diminished 7, in which the bass moves while the upper voices sustain, and then the bass sustains and the upper voices move. So that's the harmonic analysis of this section, and that is all we're doing with this today.